It's that time of the month.
As we await the arrival of the former undisputed British heavyweight champion. And he's happy to keep him waiting, isn't he?
You go back there and tell him off.
I'm not going to.
Go on, coward.
As here he comes. He came so close at the Revolution Rumble, didn't he? The runner-up in that contest to Luke Jacobs. And that's a fact that isn't lost on him. Ricky Knight Jr. wants that British Heavyweight Championship back. He says he realises what he has to do to get there now. He has to do it on his own. He has to stop thinking about other people. He needs to put himself first.
A man with a mean streak, a mile wide Andy Quilden.
Well, listen, Ricky Knight Jr., he's seen Brett Santos, a man who's the best man at his wedding floor. He's seen him turn his back on him.
Absolutely.
He's seen Anthony Ogogo, a man who he taught how to wrestle. He's seen him turn his back on him. He saw his uncle, Zach Knight, leave him 3/4 away for a tag team tournament that he only took part in to try and help Zach Knight out. And Ricky Knight Jr. says it has to be all about him now.
Hey, listen, Zach Knight, as far as I'm concerned, is a man of honour, but Ricky Knight Jr. absolutely looking out for #1 right now. And
yeah, it's about to embark in a heavyweight war, isn't he?
This is definitely going to be a test, shall we say. Finally out from under the mask.
It's not funny, and no one knows what you're referring to either.
What are you talking about?
So if you're going to make your jokes,
what jokes?
Who's out from behind the mask?
Goldenboy Santos. He's finally here, Andy.
And where may we have seen Goldenboy Santos before, Gideon?
Well, you can find out if you scroll back through Revolution Pro Wrestling on demand.com, however you want to call it.
I can assure you this is only the second time we've seen Goldenboy Santos in a Revolution Pro Wrestling ring.
What are you talking about?
He's not your friend. Look, he didn't even acknowledge you.
Making his way to the ring on his RevPro debut.
What is she talking about?
From Lisbon, Portugal.
Well, Francesca wasn't in Barcelona. This is Goldenboy Santos' London debut for Revolution Pro Wrestling.
Are you saying he's not the same man?
Los Federales Santos Jr. has not been on a course of DDP yoga, Gideon.
Well, that's ruined my night, Andy. He looks bloody magnificent, though, doesn't he?
He absolutely does, but the thing is with Goldenboy Santos is he can back it up as well.
Well, we're about to find out one way or the other, because if there's anyone you need to be tough enough against, if there's anyone you need to back it up against,
we know in Barcelona it took Oscar a rake of the eyes to be able to defeat Goldenboy Santos, a very uncharacteristic rake of the eyes from Oscar, but that's what it took to get past Goldenboy Santos. We know Ricky Knight Jr. is not adverse to raking someone's eyes or punching someone in the face. He's a street fighter, isn't he?
hey, your words, not mine, Andy Quilden.
I'm not saying it in a derogatory term like you would.
Whatever. Both men strong lock up in the center of the ring, both looking for that bit of leverage to force their opponent back in Santos. First man to find it. Scottish referee counting the break. A nice clean break from Santos there.
Giving him a clean break.
Might regret that in a few seconds, Andy.
I think Santos will be happy to earn Ricky Knight Jr.'s respect here and looking to do that in the early stages of this contest as, again, both men jockeying. Ricky Knight Jr. very much the aggressor at the moment, but Santos turning the tables. No. Nice leverage wrestling from RKJ.
Are we going to see a clean break in exchange here from Ricky? We are indeed.
There you go. Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
It was a bit tense there, Andy. It was a bit tense.
You know, shook your head as Ricky Knight Jr. gave him a clean break as he takes a side headlock. Santos looking to move into his man, temporarily putting more pressure onto himself. Oh, wow. It's not many people can break a headlock of RKJ without using the ropes for leverage, but Santos did that.
Did you notice how he pulled the waist in, Andy?
I did not, but you're telling me you're demonstrating with your hands now.
You pull the waist in, it creates that extra bit of pressure, makes their arm slip, allows you to get your head out from under.
Why did you never do anything like that when you wrestled?
Because it's easier just to grab their eyes out.
Grab the eyes, grab the ropes.
Yeah. I'm a very sensible wrestler, Andy Quilden. Well, was, I should say. Santos back in. Neither man wanting to give an inch here.
Oh, wow. It's not often you see Ricky Knight Jr. physically manhandled like that without being attacked from behind. It's impressive from Santos.
Absolutely, Santos straight back in. No, Ricky Knight Jr. reversing him.
That was a quick reversal from RKJ, wasn't it? So, wow! Nice uppercut from Goldenboy Santos.
Cheeky little nip up afterwards as well, and straight into the military press.
Wow, what work from Santos into the cover, hook of the leg, just a 2 count. RKJ hanging onto the ropes. Santos going to try and find some separation. RKJ finds it. Oh, wow. What a boot. Sidestep from Ricky Knight Jr. Well, this crowd are well trained now, aren't they? Ricky Knight Jr.
That's another 4 chairs you're going to need to pay for, Andy. Look at you, head in your arms.
Santos thrown back into the ring. RKJ looking to stay on top of him as the people clamour for their seats.
Well, hopefully they'll find him.
Let's hope so.
Oh, Ricky.
Oh. That was a big kick to the spine, and Santos, I don't know if you looked at his face there, Gideon, but literally no emotion from him at all. Normally you see somewhat of a grimace, but not on Goldenboy Santos' face.
Like chiseled granite being kicked, Andy.
Nice uppercut. Great technique from Santos, but gets caught.
And Ricky just 2 feet to the eyes of Santos there. Short, jabbing European from Ricky. Santos trying to come back, but just eats a fist from Ricky, and now eyes against the ropes. Ricky Knight Jr., again, not one averse to just bullying someone in there. Tied up his arms. This sucks.
And you heard the silence in the 229 as Ricky Knight Jr. reeled his hand back. It was almost like minus levels. And Santos just walked it off, and he's inviting him to chop him again. What kind of sicko is this man? No need for that language.
Ricky having a handful of tights.
I think he had more than tights there. Oh, that was nasty.
Hook kick to the back of the skull of Santos. Shades of Vincent Jones, I'd say.
Didn't I have to explain who Vinnie Jones was to you? Or was
You
that
did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You've
I
since done your
remember this
research.
time, yeah.
Okay. Have you watched any of these films? Oh, that's disgusting.
Hey, listen, whatever. I believe he was Virgil Jones in WCW, wasn't he?
Why not? You got it wrong. If you got it right, it'll be funny. He was Virgil in WWF. Vincent in WCW.
There you go then. That way round.
May he rest in peace as well, Vincent Virgil. I met him a couple of times.
Yeah? How much did you pay him?
I think £5 the first time for a picture, and I think he done me out of $20 for the second one.
Good on him. Ricky Knight Jr. just absolutely targeting the back of Goldenboy Santos right there.
Look at, you can see the marks
That's
on the
not
back,
gonna
can't
happen.
you?
It's not going to happen, Ricky.
And Santos doing a good job of making himself heavy, but Ricky Knight Jr. trying to give him no choice with those punches to the gut. And look at the
Absolutely
strength.
shut me
And you
up,
saw
didn't
the
he?
size of Goldenboy Santos. And it's almost like Ricky Knight Jr. would like to let him go, but because the crowd are chanting, he won't let him go. 20 seconds, a man the size of Goldenboy Santos. Lateral press, but Santos kicks out.
Go on, Goldenboy! Oh, little nasty headbutts to the back of their head. Ricky is just absolutely doing everything he can to just piss Santos off. Just fighting back in his own style. This is why he's so dangerous, Andy. Ricky will invite you to be as violent as you possibly can be against him, just so that he can unleash it himself. You know what I mean?
He wants to be in dogfights, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Ricky lifting him up, looking for that Kishi drive, but Santos off the back, underneath. Oh, spear! Shades of William Goldberg there from Santos as the Scottish referee starts counting, both men just trying to get the air back in their lungs.
You can see the way Ricky Knight Jr. is favouring that midsection after that huge spear from Santos. Could be very much a game changer.
Hey, absolutely. Shoulder that size into your ribs, you're looking broken ribs, you're looking crushed innards. Either way, it's not going to be very pleasant feeling, Andy. Block.
Oh, wow, nice
Big
uppercut.
European.
Santos following RKJ into the corner, looking to close the distance quickly. Big clothesline from Santos, hanging on.
Double underhook, double underhook.
RKJ fights his way out. Another chop from RKJ.
Thought we were going to see shades of Billy Robinson there. This time, beautiful double underhook suplex from Santos. You love to see it. Ricky in the corner and Santos is stalking him now. Huge cannonball.
He took flight there, didn't he?
Absolutely kept his head up until the very last second. No. Somehow Ricky finds his way out at 2 5/6, Andy. Santos looking to end this now. Ricky doing exactly the right thing, trying to make himself dead weight, trying to make himself as heavy as possible for Santos. And big back body drop from Ricky Knight Jr. Finds his way out of that. Jeez! Wasn't pretty, but it got both of them out of the ring, Andy. Scottish referee starting his count, centre of the ring. Both men finding their way up to the apron. Scottish referee breaking his count.
Well, this is a somewhat scary.
Listen. Oh, just chopped to the back from Ricky Knight Jr. Santos answering in kind. That just pissed him off. This isn't going to be pretty, Andy.
Brainbuster! Brainbuster from Ricky Knight Jr.
And Ricky Knight Jr. looking for that 450 splash.
He finds it on the button! Oh no, Santos kicked out.
Just half a second too long on that top rope, Andy. And the look of disbelief on Ricky Knight Jr. I don't think there was a person in this room that didn't think it was over right there.
It might be formulaic, Gideon, because Ricky Knight Jr. could just be moments away from taking victory. You can see some frustration from RKJ there, though, can't you?
Listen, you don't want to be prone against Ricky Knight Jr. when he's frustrated. Ricky lifting him up for the Kishi driver. No, Santos finds his way out.
Oh, what a
clothesline! Straight in, got him up.
Sit out powerbomb. Oh, but RKJ kicks out.
And this time Santos is turned to be in disbelief, but rather than that, he's going straight for the win. Off the ropes, beats
Super
him.
kick.
Underneath. Just eats that clothesline from Santos. No. Somehow, some way, Ricky Knight able to get that shoulder up. Santos picking up Ricky Knight Jr. Looking to finish him off here. No, Ricky. Hook kick to Santos.
And RKJ not done. Oh my goodness, straight to the back of the skull. Santos in all kinds of trouble right now.
And
as Ricky Knight Jr.
just swarming him.
Yeah, just found combination after move after move after
Jesus,
move there.
Jesus,
Hoists him up, looking for a muscle buster. If he does, this one's going to be over. Nails him down to the canvas. And Ricky Knight Jr. picks up the win.
Scottish ref going to count it to 5.
Hey, but you've got to give Goldenboy Santos his due, don't you?
Absolutely, listen.
Your winner,
Hell of a showing from Goldenboy Santos, but Ricky Knight Jr. undeniable in this matchup.
As Ricky Knight Jr. has his hand raised in victory, does that put him one step closer towards his goal of once again being called undisputed?
Jesus Christ, Santos is on his feet.
And Santos offering that hand of respect to Ricky Knight Jr. Listen, after all you shrug your shoulders, but after a war like that...
Thank you, Ricky!
I said, didn't I? Ricky Knight Jr., he's got no room for what he perceives to be weakness.
That's That's how it should be.
He may not have earned the respect of Ricky Knight Jr., but without a doubt, he's earned the respect of all the people here at the 229.